Hi friends, Friday is National Notebook Day on May 16th, and today we're going to talk all about EC notebooks. Let's take a look. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see here, I have most of my Erin Condren notebooks here, and when this video goes live, there's actually going to be a really great deal going on Erin Condren's website where you can buy one notebook and get another one for 50% off. It's a great way to mix and match because it's not just one style of notebook. It's like all the notebooks that Erin Condren makes. So you'll be able to mix and match and try different styles, from the B6 to the pocket to the spiral 7x9 to the A5, softbound, everything. So I wanted to kind of dive deeper and show you how I use Erin Condren notebooks. And I feel like this is the greatest time to stock up. Friday is National Notebook Day, and yeah, aside from planners, I love notebooks, and I know you guys too. There's always a reason you can start a fresh notebook, and I love using my notebooks in conjunction with my life planner, and it really keeps me productive. And I just love the feel of using the Erin Condren paper. So yeah, I'm going to show you my tips and tricks on what I do, and then yeah, I don't know exactly the notebook section that's on sale, so I'll have everything linked down below the notebook section on the EC site that's on sale. And yeah, it's just a great time to stock up because you'll be using this not just for the rest of this year, for years to come. So it's a great time to stock up because there's so many cute little new designs as well. I'm going to start with A5. There's only two types in the A5 coiled notebooks you can get. It's the productivity, and this is for health for my mom, so I don't want to show everything, but it's basically productivity pages. You get some lined and these sort of like checklists here. I really like this one. So for my mom, I checklist what the doctor says in terms of what she needs to pay attention to, and then notes from the doctor. So that's this one here. I think my daughter has another one of mine that's Hello Kitty, so she's using that. I do have from the winter bundle this one. This is just to show you what a line page looks like, and it would be lined throughout the notebook. So the A5 only has two choices. I wanted to show you my favorite is the 7x9 because you get four different designs to choose from. I have most of them except the priorities and notes, and the priorities is basically like our in the front of the life planner. Let me show you. The priorities and notes is basically like this, where you get the 6 boxes on the left side of the page, and then the right side is just a lined page. So each page in the notebook is like that. I might purchase that tomorrow, so I have that in my line, like my stash, because what I like to do is like to snip pages from a notebook and put them into my life planner. I'm going to show you exactly how I do this. So, okay, so that's the one I don't have, and hopefully I can get that tomorrow. So I wanted to show you, let's see, so there's lined. Which one is this one? This one's dot grid. This one's dot grid. Let's see, what's this one? This one's lined, and so it has a little gray EC logo in the corner. This one I got at Go Wild last year. This is the new productivity one, so it's not just one checklist on the side like you see in the A5. This also has like a checklist on the left-hand page as well, and that goes through everything. This is actually a nice, if you are too overwhelmed with stuff, just to brain dump everything you need to do for the week or for the month. This is really handy. So these are all different colors. I like the different colors in this one. And then this is my new cover. I love this one. And this is graph. So, and I got rose gold coil on this. You can also get the different color coils. I don't know if you can get the multicolor one, but they do have the gold and the rose gold, as well as obviously the platinum. So this one I use in my planner. I'll show you. I use grid. Let's move these aside. I use grid and dot grid. I put like 2 of each for each month, and I'll show you what I do. I have some private stuff on here, but you can just see like this first page. I'm kind of figuring out what to do for my planner. So this is like, you know, the month of May. And then I put 2 sheets of dot grid, another one here, and then 2 sheets of grid. And this is like, it's not like stuck in here. I didn't like uncoil everything. I actually snipped the pages and I put them in. So I'm going to show you how I do that really easily. And we'll put that, let's put that in June. So we'll put that in June. And I'm going to show you what I do to snip the pages. Let me get my scissors. Okay, I'm going to show you how I take a sheet of paper from a notebook and put it into my LifePlanner that I'm using. Whatever LifePlanner you're using, any spiral notebook, whatever you want, and without having to uncoil and recoil everything. And I find it's pretty sturdy. I haven't had a page fall out. Just do one at a time. You could do 2, and I'll speed this up. But just you want to basically you want to snip where in the middle of the paper here, where the coil and the hole are underneath, so you get this sort of like a T shape on each side, like here, so you can see. So that will keep the paper in your planner. So you want to make sure you do that and not go from the side here. So try and get as much as you can in the middle of the hole. And I'm going to cut through this and speed it up. Okay, so everything is snipped. I'm going to slowly and gently take it out in case I don't want to go pull too hard in case I've missed a hole. Okay, so that's there. I'm going to put this aside and get my LifePlanner, and this is for June. And you can just use your scissors, or I think my tweezers work really well because it's very thin, and I just pop it in here. So it's almost like a disc, having a disc bound planner. Obviously there's more holes, but you can still add in pages. So I don't know if there's going to be any special notebooks tomorrow, but if they're usually during their like warehouse sale, they have like special like notebooks and things. So you can always look at these notebooks and think, oh, these sheets would be great for my LifePlanner. Like I had one that has just all checklists, so I can just basically insert in a checklist page for each month if I wanted to. So that I kind of look at that. So I will probably get the priorities and notes one, so I can like always drop that in if I want to. So this is here. Look, I'm pulling it gently and kind of hard too in a way, and it's not coming out. So it's been pretty good. I love having this like this. I love being able to get not just dot grid, but also graph paper. But that's just my tip to you. It's a great way to kind of, it's a great way to like just enjoy like your planners even more, if that makes sense, and not worry about whatever is coiled in or having to uncoil a whole entire planner, which I've done before a few times, and it's very stressful. But this is easy. This is much easier than having to organize pages because you really don't have to worry about it coming out. I mean, and I would not pull this in and out like all the time. Once you put it in, keep it in there unless you really need to take it out for reference. You can maybe a few times, but after a while it'll wear out on the sides. So that's my tip to you, but it's very easy. And so that's, wait, let me move this over. It's very easy, and it's so fun to like take your LifePlanner even further if you want to like add in different kinds of pages. That's an idea. So moving on, that's the 7x9. A5 only has 2 different designs, and if you do have something like an A5 Daily Duo, you can always snip in pages, because I think the A5 Daily Duos, they don't have more note pages at the end. They only have it in between the weeks. So that's a good way to add them in. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a lot on a coil already, but it may also work out. I wanted to show you how I'm using these B6 notebooks with a Japanese style paper. That's what they say. It's actually Korean paper. And I actually find it better than, I know they say Japanese style, meaning like, I think everyone knows popular Tomoe River paper. There's also other Japanese kinds of paper. that are used. I mean, the Japanese make amazing kinds of paper, and there's so many different kinds. I like this one because it's not too smooth. There is one that is so smooth. I used to use it as a notebook for my French classes, and it was like it was so easy to make mistakes because it was just way too smooth. So I really like that this kind of like, it's not the Erin Condren paper, but it's got a tiny bit of like texture to it, tooth to it, as I would say, that I actually like writing on this paper. And I like how slim, there's so many pages on here and it's so slim. So this is an extra one I got for just line notes. And then I got this one a while ago to review for the new collection. And I use this as like sort of like to brain dump and make notes. So I have the first section to like just do like to-do lists and stuff. And then I have like just notes on random things in here. And right now it's like figuring out my planner lineup for July. So that's that one. And then I got this one myself. I paid for it myself. And this is my French notebook, which I like a lot. So I'm trying to like really immerse myself, and I want to read like French articles, and I follow some French sites on Instagram. So it's been helpful for me to kind of get contemporary vocabulary. So I was reading some tech article and I thought, oh, these words, I never knew these words about that this meant daring. And so I wrote this whole thing down. And then just my husband tells me things that are slang. So I'm trying to write that down because he'll tell me and I'll forget. So there's just little things, and I want to just like fill this up with like useful things like vocab that I need, and maybe even practicing some verbs. So this is my, I don't know what design, this is the pretty one, the Daisies design. I like that they have the print on the inside cover too, so you can really enjoy it. You don't have to get a cover. I thought it was fun to get a cover personalized because I love like how Erin Condren can get things personalized. And there's nice little corner, gold corner pieces here. And then you have room for a pen here, which I've been using the EC gel pen. It can just fits. I just hang it here. You can actually stick it through too. I think I've done this. Let's see. I haven't used this one on here. Let's see if this one fits. Yeah, it does. So it's very handy. It's very thin. And you can fit this in I fit it in my purse, my tote bag, and then I can just have a notebook on hand to go, and it's so light. That's the thing. I hate having like such heavy, bulky notebooks to take on the go. I don't really take my planners to go with me. So this is super light and super compact. So these are these two lined ones. I have, what did I do? Oh, this one is the productivity one. And I had another idea because this is so great that you can use, there's this one that has like the petite, kind of like a petite planner layout where it's like this. I did a sample layout. Like if you're looking for a daily planner, but you don't need to have it like every day, this is kind of a great daily planner, and you can actually stick it into, if you undid the cover, you could probably stick two into one cover. I did a sample layout for you guys here. So this is like my sample daily layout. If you wanted to just go simple and have a daily planner, you know, I put the schedule here, like key appointments, stuff to do for home, stuff to do for work, a little gratitude section here, to-do list here, like basic stuff, like put the date here, today's date, and then the plumber's quote, and then it's mom's birthday coming up, like an idea for a gift. I don't know, anything, like kind of like use this as a scratch notepad area. And I've been using, I'm getting into stencils. Let me see, where did I put those? I have like everything here. Oh, the stencil kit from Erin Condren, which has been so great. And I realized that these little pieces, these two small ones, fit in that new folio pocket insert stuff. I'll go over that later. I think I showed you guys, I can't remember. But yeah, I've been using the circles here on this one. So if you had this as your daily planner, say this was in the cover, this actually fits right in the cover on the side. So it's very compact, and you can take it to go. You can like plan to go. So I like this idea. This productivity one is really cool. It's like how the Focus notebooks used to be. And I love that Erin Condren is doing this for this other notebook style. I really like, this is kind of a great little, like, this could be like a great junk journal, like just putting down, you can plan on the side, and the side can be your journal where you can put like, you know, ephemera of the day, you know, your labels, your restaurant receipts or whatever, and paste them in here. So Yeah, and I like the graph paper too. So that's I would love to have one of these B6 notebooks in all graph. That would be really fun too. So yeah, this is really pretty. There is a new one that's a wallpaper design too. So that's this one. And then this one is the really cute one. It's sort of on the go. And this is like for quick lists. Like you can do your checklist on here. And then you have enough room to write stuff down here. I don't know if you want to make this your journal. I mean, you could. Maybe it's a gratitude list each day. But it's just nice and handy, and it's very small. You can see the comparison. This is B6 and this is the pocket size. So it's very small. And everything like compared to like this is an A5. So here's an A5. And here's like this. And I don't know if the soft bounds are on sale. I don't have a soft bound here right now, but I don't know if these petite planner journals will also, or notebooks, if they will be on sale, but then you can just see the size comparison for the A5 right now. Like that. So that's A5, that's B6, and this is pocket. I hope you enjoyed this video on Erin Condren notebooks and how I use some of these notebooks. I find them super functional and super fun to use. It's just really great to also kind of like amp up the power of my life planner. So the Erin Condren Notebook Sale starts today and goes through Friday, which is National Notebook Day. And I'll leave all the links down below in the description. Thank you so much in advance for using my affiliate link. I do have a Google form now, so if you do place an order and just want to take a few seconds to fill it out, that would be great. I don't know if some of you may know, but there have been some issues with our affiliate linking service and the Erin Condren site, so some orders have been lost. So if you can just take a few seconds and do that, I truly appreciate it. Hopefully we only have to do that for another month or two and this whole thing can get fixed. But anyway, thank you so much. I hope you can like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you be a part of my YouTube family, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.